Hello folks, well this is Miguel from the Embargo Man channel. Today we're talking about just a movie. One thing we talk about thanks to Hollywood and Kevin Costner. They're just talking about what would the future holds after the Amazon forest fire. In one of my videos that I say about Waterworld. So Waterworld is this movie starring Kevin Costner. Thank God, thank Hollywood for Kevin Costner and Hollywood. So they have this film called Waterworld. So this mariner, just like some like a merman or something like that, right? So this woman named Helen and her daughter Nola, and then this guy who like seems like a pirate, played by that I know that is played by this guy recently who is in I knew he was in the Speed movies. He was in Speed 1, Dennis Hopper, right? Plays that villain, his name is Deacon. So, what they're doing is they're looking for dry land. So, this is what it is when they struggle. They have to get Deacon saved. They have to face Deacon, have to save daughter. And them after going to dry land, and they finally found dry land. Because it says that in the earth in the future is going to be everything underwater, right? Underwater means well, I'm going to zip my zipper. Underwater means that everything is going to be underwater. That they did try to find land, and they did find dry land. But Mara, who is played by Kevin Costner, is like a half man, half a merman or something. It's kind of like an Aquaman, right? Says nah, this is like he went to live underwater, and that's how it is, and that's how the water world ended. And the woman Helen found dry land, and that was it. And I recommend you to see that movie pretty soon. So, point to the fact about one question: the hurricane, right? I mean, they're talking about Hurricane Dorian. Because I've seen Hurricane Dorian has been seen to be catastrophic, and it did hit the Bahamas really hard. It hit the Bahamas really hard, and I'll tell you why. The thing why is because I seen this woman saying, "Please pray for us." It was so sad. It sucks for them. The people over there that resides there, losing their family members and stuff, and like, damn, Category 5. It was the worst. It was the worst Category 5 that I have ever seen. But then people are so generous to help the people that reside in the Bahamas, and this is like a beautiful island that you see on TV. Nassau, the Marshall Islands and stuff. Very nice, like they have like resorts where Atlantis is, and plans for bases to perform there, and sort what. Everything went down the drain after Dorian, right? This is what people have seen it. If you people have people resides living there, no matter where they from, but living there, then just please have support from wherever you come from. Have support for like them, for like go to your local organization to ask your government or whatever it is. For help. These people need your help because of what Dorian has done. I have seen through Andrew, because back in 1992, you know, it was my mom going on to the shelter. Hurricane Andrew was a Cat 5, right? So we went there to some shelter, and then a certain scene turned on the TV. You know, Andrew has just saying it was so strong, it just come up. The hurricane has went up there, pick up. The hurricane has picked up a Crown Victoria police car, and went up like this. Hurricane Andrew like that, taking away that Crown Victoria police car. And that's how Andrew has done back in 1992. But now with, you know, Dorian, I mean, this is some kind of thing that is so crazy. And I believe that all the governments, I don't care who it is, I don't care who it is, if it's the United States, if it's Canada, if it's Japan, I think probably Japan might just look through it, and they might have any plans or anything like that. You know, I'm just saying this is not to help out, or maybe some of them have people from over there and stuff. Probably some former YouTuber might have some family members living there in the Bahamas, like going so far away. Yeah. Then sure, help out them. Not just over the projects or anything like that, but please help out them. Abby could do that. You know, Abby could help out and see what if your own citizens and others who is married to a Japanese spouse living there, help them out. You know, that's what it is for Mr. Shinzo Abe and everyone else, the Prime Minister of Canada, you know, everybody, anybody, the UN, United Nations, having aid and, you know, cleaning after the storm, because I see some hospitals underwater. There's people, all the people who resides there, all the people there, Bahamians, foreigners living there, and even people going on vacation. Kind of sucks. That's where the boats go, and you know, they just go and, you know, settle right there, top vacation spot. Everything is in ruins now because of Dorian. I mean, help these people get out, and I need your support, because I know that I went under the storm for Andrew, but with all the forest fires in California, in the Amazon, in South America, in Brazil, and Colombia and stuff, and in other parts of the world where, all because of this global warming, most likely the main part is the Amazon forest that have controlled this tough hurricanes. Because I've been to Andrew, that's what it is with the Amazon forest. It controls the temperature, like in any part of the globe, that it would just, you know, control the weather. Just the weather, control the weather. I mean that's it. That's it. That's what it is. It is the Amazon forest. It's most likely a weather controller. With all this deforestation, with these corporations going to Brazil and cutting and not, you know, replanting trees this is the reason why a hurricane like Dorian, that is so catastrophic, has ruined this nice vacation spot, and even people that live there too. Nice and warm, you know, like that. I mean, what it is that's why some people say, oh, pray for it. Is you gotta pray for them because you gotta have some faith. And when you hold on with a strong faith on what you believe, then you could help them with prayers. You could help them by going to local charities. Go give food or anything necessary items for the residents of the Bahamas, right? For the people that reside there, and people said they're within their own government, the people that live there, even the prime minister. I mean, they want to do help. They're even royal military. The Royal Bahamian military, even our military is sending food and all the necessities in planes, right? The Army, the Navy, everybody. So this is where you could go and help. And then where you could go and help, that would be great. A great idea, Most likely that, it is what it is. Countries like that, it is great to see, to help others, but also what it is to help within people that reside there, do not have selected people. To everyone needs to help, not to take over advantages of some people, of foreigners from certain countries that they want to take advantages and screw the rest. And so that's where I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna talk that out later, besides another country that I have loved visiting so much that I might just respond to one YouTuber. This is Nicole Arbor, right? She's from that country that I seen always come and visit there, and their people are cool, right? So that is just for another video, because that is gonna be some other issue right there somewhere in South America, that where is going to lead our neighbors to the north seeing another hell. Put it that way, and not to mention the name of the country, but yeah, where I'm gonna go from is gonna be in the later video. But most likely it is that, thank goodness for the Bahamian government and for all the governments trying to help within their own people, within their own citizens and residents living there, and to cope for the worst things to come and hope for the best. That is something that is so great, that people within their own, not to be trusted in the government, but communities, when they're within the Marshall Islands and with all these islands over there in this wonderful vacation spot where cruises go, help out their own people, and help out the residents and people that went to the vacation, not to isolate others out. That's what it is to helping others, give out a helping hand within their kind and within others who resides there, and actually people that take vacation there, what it is, like people like Carnival Cruise Line, Norwegian, NCL, whatever, they cancel trips to go over there. Or what it is nothing more than Navy ships and military airplanes sending aid to them now. It is all sending them aid. military airplanes, Hercules, or like Boeing military Boeing 7 something military planes and stuff, sending aid. Why? Because these people do need the aid, and for you, even for the support the Red Cross, support the UN, your local governments, wherever you stay, to say or churches and places like that, to help them with the cause of need. When they are in trouble, they have facing the worst hurricane in history. I mean, it just made Andrew turn into a joke because of this, because of all what is going on of the climate change. I might just say global warming, but climate change. And whatever it is to invest in alternatives. Investing in alternatives would be great. I mean, investing in soiling and stuff like cold fusion would also prevent these hurricanes from happening, right? Even though in the TV news, and I'm saying about seeing a Toyota pickup truck, as they say, is that, I mean, it was like in the rural Bahamas right here, right there, in the storm. I mean, as they now talking about the Toyota pickup truck, the blue pickup truck in there. But as they say, the Toyota pickup trucks are being used by terrorists and whatever not in the Middle East. I mean, Tacomas and whatever it is, a Hilux or whatever, right? What if they just get that pickup truck, that blue pickup truck, turn it on and see if it works, as they say? Because there is there's people that that do any rants in other cars, and they just praise Ford pickup trucks and Toyota vehicles name I forgot. I know this is YouTuber name, but I might just get that name and that coming out with. There it is. I mean, Scotty Kilmer, right? I mean, he has this YouTube channel, as his name is Scotty Kilmer. Yeah, Scotty Kilmer. Okay, I mean, what it is to see this. I mean, he criticized other brands and praises Fords and Toyotas and stuff and saying, Scotty, I mean, you have to seen it, because I seen this thing in the Bahamas, right? A blue Toyota pickup truck thrown away by Hurricane Dorian. Water in it. See if you could have it, or the people who own it get it delivered to Scotty, and probably say if you're gonna prove if Toyota vehicles work during hurricane damage, and it still keep on turning on, if it's going on like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, like, let's say if that blue Toyota pickup truck, you could turn it on, that is stay in the Bahamas, you could and by Dorian, you could turn it on. If it keeps running like the Energizer Bunny, then you have your proof to be true. Yeah, Toyota vehicles are really good. So, and that's what it is for that. And plus for them, I mean, these people over there needing your help on whatever it is. The thing is, it's okay. It's okay to help each and everyone out. I mean, it's cool. People that don't understand jack crap of English. I mean, jack crap of English. I'm just saying this. No critique. Si puede criticar y dice que no puede ayudar a su propia gente y que están ayudando a otros, no, eso se llama coger ventajas y ayudar. Si se ponen eso así, no critique a gobiernos que dicen que no le pueden ayudar a otros porque dicen no están discriminándolos o algo así. Por favor, no critique. porque está saliendo de su país de un presidente que lo tienen en dictadura y todo eso, y bueno, no critiquen porque hay que ayudarlos de uno primero. Y entonces eso es, si tiene familiares en las Bahamas, no vaya a hacer críticas con el gobierno de ellos. Well, that's what it is, because I'm just saying that in Spanish. I know the problem is that there's people from other nations that want their own people to work out, taking disadvantage and let them pick. So no. I mean, what you doing within you, if I know you're gonna get to see this video, and you helping out everybody, you helping out with your own people, you helping out with others, and everybody's helping each other out, that is nice. Nobody is very selective. Nobody is to be, oh well, look, we need this. Okay, nobody needs to be isolated. Everybody needs to be helped. Great. I am glad that you have done that. I am so happy, it's sad about it, but people in YouTube, please help them. They need your help. Local governments and charities and Red Cross and all, so please do that. And that's it, what I have to do. This is what I have to do, folks. I mean, the main thing is to actually to prevent these type of hurricanes, just because of global climate change. Invest in alternative like soybean and windmills and solar panels and whatever. This is what we need. Capitalize on that, and then probably for the Yang Team Yang, Andrew from Team Yang, Andrew Yang. Also, please give them support in the Bahamas. Tell them that you guys are there. For crying out loud, right? Because people might just vote for you. So, in matter of fact, is that, in other words, let everybody could help. Please be very kind, have a helping hand, even for Nicole. One YouTuber is Nicole Arbor. That sooner or later I'm gonna make a video about you and how awesome is your country and what you need to be aware, because I'm talking to these people from a certain country in South America in Spanish, only to be aware of what it is to be isolated. The form of what if a government of a certain country try to screw you over and only help people from this foreign country, or people who are from this group who families come from a certain nation, and that's what I come here to do, right? I mean, this is what it is, and please put your supporter to the victim of Hurricane Dorian. Anybody, all the big YouTubers, I Justine, Ivana in Holland, Kayla, who's from Canada. Oh, Nicole was from Canada too, but yeah, help out. And one other thing, even though there are, I mean, people of Chinese descent in Bahamas, and you're doing a video about Hong Kong, and even your own kind to Randa Bioko, also have that help and do a video about that hurricane, alright? And just for the climate change and everything about it, please support. I mean, doesn't matter, regardless of political party, regardless of whatever. I mean, all I need is to have a support of sending all the aid to these people. I mean, to our beloved friends in the Bahamas. I mean, I know some. They're very cool. They need your help. You know, getting calm in your storm. You know, we need to answer their prayers. We need to answer their prayers, because when we do something, probably donated a dollar at the church, or going to organizations like the Red Cross or the UN or things like that, you doing is answering their prayers. Even people in the military, you're answering their prayers by sending all what they need. And yes, like in the Marine Corps, the Army, the JSDF, the Japan Defense Forces, and all of that, going, helping out these people in the Bahamas, all the citizens and residents and people going on vacation over there. They need help. They need all of the supplies they need, and that's about it. I mean, and that's about it for this video. I mean, they probably need your help, and after all, take care. I hope there's no more natural disasters like hurricanes, cyclones, like hurricanes in this part of the world, or typhoons. I mean, a hurricane in Japan is called a typhoon, or in Asia it's called a typhoon, right? Or anywhere. So what it is that regardless of that, help each other. Doesn't matter with the person where they come from. Even if it's a country you have conflicts with, and like you have beef with each other, leave the beef over two damn rocks and help those that reside over there. Also, I mean, help everybody. I mean, not just select a few, not just people that say, okay, they are very special or whatever. Nobody is very special. Everybody's a human being. Why? Because they all need support from all of you guys doing that. Even American citizens living in the Bahamas, and they need to get away from hell. And please hit the bell button and subscribe to the Embargo Man channel, and see you on the next video. It might just come up soon. I'm just gonna talk to something that I is suspiciously worrying about. This is something I worry about, because one thing that is when people come up. This time is about one country that I would like to talk about, and I would like to talk to co-arbor, even though what it is about it, because I see some of your videos now. I see what you made YouTube videos about for, and then what it is talking about people, about foreign people from a certain country taking advantages, and they have people who are from that group that, like, they had come up and get in the government and screw the rest, and just those who get the special privilege because they wanted to think they're special, right? That's what I'm talking about on my next video. Come up, stay tuned. I'll be up there, and goodbye, and take care of each other, folks.